Hello to all my dear friends. In this video, we will show you magical and legendary cities. Are you ready for a journey to a world of mysteries and miracles? So join us. Atlantis is one of the most famous ancient legends and myths mentioned in ancient Greek literature. According to this legend, Atlantis was a strange island located in the Atlantic Ocean. This island was famous for its cultural progress, wealth and great abilities. According to legend, the people of Atlantis had advanced technology, great architecture, and a complex political organization. They had well understood the skills of agriculture, reconciliation, war techniques and trade. Also, Atlantis was known as one of the most abundant and prosperous societies due to its abundant wealth, rich mineral resources and successful trade. However, Atlantis presents itself with a great challenge due to the self-confidence and autonomy of its people. They commit acts of pride and autonomy that lead to the downfall and destruction of Atlantis. According to the legend, the island of Atlantis disappears completely from the geographical maps in an instant and remains only as a memory in mythology. Believers in the existence of Atlantis have different interpretations of this myth, and so far no solid evidence has been found for the existence of the physical reality of Atlantis. Some believe that Atlantis may be a symbol of mankind's quest for immortality, power and wealth, while others believe that Atlantis was a reality and disappeared, but we still cannot speak with complete certainty about the existence and decline of Atlantis. Also, Atlantis has been depicted as a popular subject in literature, movies, games, and other media. This myth is still alive in the imagination of people and maintains its popularity. If you are also looking to explore Atlantis, you can study books, articles and resources related to this topic and penetrate the fascinating and mysterious world of Atlantis through imagination and art. The city of El Dorado is one of the famous and mysterious myths in different societies. This city is known as a rich and proud city in stories and legends. El Dorado is usually presented as a virtual city, lost or hidden in the semi-imaginary of forests, mountains or other areas. The stories and legends about El Dorado are very diverse. Some legends say that El Dorado is a golden and luxurious city, whose streets and buildings are made of gold and where there is a lot of wealth. The city of El Dorado is known as a cultural and commercial center with amazing markets and precious treasures. However, it should be noted that El Dorado is a myth and does not exist in direct reality. These stories and legends are further spread through histories and voyages of discovery, such as the voyages of discovery of the world in the Middle Ages. Since then, the shape and image of El Dorado has changed in stories and has been described in various ways. As a result, the city of El Dorado is more of a symbol that represents crossing the boundaries of reality and entering the world of fantasy and hope. As a proud and wealthy city, El Dorado represents all the instinctive desires of man to find peace, comfort and wealth. The city of Shambhala is a concept and legend that exists in some religions and spiritual thoughts. This city is known as a spiritual center and a holy place in Hindu and Buddhist legends and mythology. From the point of view of Buddhists, Shambhala is known as a spiritual country and a country surrounded by peace. This city is described as a global destination for people who are looking for light and peace. In some sources, the city of Shambhala is described as a hidden and mysterious place that can only be accessed by those with a pure heart and mind. In legends, Shambhala is described as a place without the need of the earthly world, where everything is perfectly balanced. This city is known as a place of peace, just rule, and profound knowledge and wisdom. Since the city of Shambhala exists in legends and mythology and is not geographically known, there is no accurate information and true history of this city. But the concept of Shambhala as a spiritual center and a holy place is still alive in different thoughts, and for many people it has special properties and distinction. The city of Hyperborea exists in ancient Greek mythology and is described as a legendary place. This city is located in a remote and cold area which is far from the north and where all the conditions are perfectly balanced and relaxing. Hyperbore is described as an ideal land where justice, peace and prosperity prevail. Hyperborean citizens are known for their high spirituality, pure and philanthropic life. This city is considered as a destination for spirituality and spiritual journeys and in the pure power of the gods. Due to the legendary nature of Hyperborea, its precise details and geographical location cannot be determined, and it is mostly known as a mythical and conceptual city. But Hyperborea is very important as a symbol of high status and ideal humanity and civilization in Greek mythology and is used in stories and legends. Shangri-La is a literary and legendary concept based on the novel of the same name written by James Hilton in 1933. Shangri-La is described in the novel as a distinct and ideal land located in the Himalayan mountains. Shangri-La is described in the novel as a hidden and secluded place where people live a long and healthy life and achieve happiness and peace. This place is described as a place of desire, ideals and peace, and its people are looking for a peaceful and spiritual life. Over the years, the term Shangri-La has been used more to mean a peaceful and beautiful place, a place to get away from the chaos of the outside world and find happiness and peace. This concept is embedded in popular culture as a symbol of happiness and immortality and is known as an ideal and secluded place for peace and spiritual peace. Valhalla is a mythological concept in Norse mythology as a sacred land for brave warriors where they can rest and enjoy after death. In Norse mythology, Valhalla is depicted as a land in Asgard, the home of the Norse gods. Valhalla is described as a land of lush gardens, a palace of peace and joy, and a host of brave warriors slain in battle and accompanying the glory of the gods. Warriors who have shown bravery and honor on the battlefield are called to Valhalla, where they are taken to happiness and glory forever. The concept of Valhalla in popular culture is also used to mean a place full of glory and joy for the brave and heroes. This concept is used as a symbol of the highest status and the best conditions for the most honored warriors, which they access after death. Agartha is a legendary city that is mentioned in different myths and legends of the world. As a secret and sacred center, usually deep underground, this city is restricted to the general public. In legends, Agartha has a prominent place as a proud and abundant city. Agartha is often referred to as a place full of just rule, intelligence, and infinite knowledge. Some believe that within Agartha live inhabitants with deep knowledge and supernatural abilities. The concept of Agartha is different in legends and may have differences depending on the source and cultural environment. In Western mythology, Agartha exists as a secret and enigmatic city deep under the earth. In Eastern mythology, like Hindu mythology, Agartha is depicted as a place deep in the mountains or seas. Agartha is described in many stories and legends as a safe and peaceful place. Some believe that there is a deep connection between Agartha and other legendary cities such as Shambhala and Shangri-La, and they all exist as sacred and secret places in legends. Tir na Nog or Land of Eternal Youth is a legendary city in Irish mythology. This city is depicted in the old mythology of Ireland as an imaginary land and paradise. In Irish mythology, Tir na Nog is depicted as a stunning land of beautiful and magical nature. Usually, this city is mentioned as a destination for young people who are looking for immortality and eternal youth. In Tir na Nog, time passes peacefully and its inhabitants remain young and beautiful. Stories are told that some Irish heroes on their journeys reached the land of eternal youth and met its inhabitants. This city is known as a place of infinite peace and happiness, and many stories outside of it refer to this land. Golgotha is the name that in Christianity, especially in the Gospels, refers to the hill of faith where Jesus Christ was crucified. Golgotha is a word derived from Hebrew and Aramaic and means skull or place of skulls. Christian believers believe that Golgotha is the place where Jesus Christ was crucified and was crucified by the order of Pilate, the Roman ruler. According to the biblical descriptions, Golgotha is located outside the walls of the city of Quds, Beit al-Maqdish, and near the city gate. For Christians, Golgotha is a holy place that represents the sacrifice of Jesus Christ to save humanity. It is where the miracles and greatness of the most spiritual and sensitive event in the history of Christianity took place. Some Christians visit Golgotha to remember the deep and massive meaning of this event and participate in a walk known as the Via Dolorosa, which depicts Jesus' journey to Golgotha. The city of Skyland is a fictional city depicted in stories and legends. Skyland is depicted as a celestial city located at high altitudes, above the clouds and above the nebulae. This city is traditionally considered as a holy place and a spiritual place that is under the protection of heavenly spirits and gods. In stories and legends, Skyland is often described as a progressive abode for otherworldly or spiritual beings with extraordinary powers and abilities. This city is usually associated with beauty, tranquility, and positive ideals and exists as an ideal place to live and relax. In mythology, Skyland may be depicted as a place inhabited by heaven, angels, or celestial beings. Also, in some stories, the city is depicted as a place discovered or found by humans, where extraordinary powers and secrets are found. At the end of this stunning journey to magical and legendary cities, we must admit that our world is full of mysteries and secrets that no one has yet been able to fully decipher. We hope that this video will stir up your deepest desires and aspirations and motivate you to explore, and let's discover more. Subscribe to our channel to see more interesting videos, and also share your thoughts, questions, and experiences with us in the comment section. Thanks for being with us, dear friends. Hope to see you in the next adventures. Quote.